Welcome back to DesignLab Builds, a series where we show you projects we're building here at Supplyframe's DesignLab, which will hopefully inspire your own entries into the Hackaday Prize.
We just received some samples from Protolabs. Let's take a look. So this is part of the collaboration we're doing with Plastic Scanner. Plastic Scanner is a fantastic project by Jerry DeVos. It is an open source plastic scanner that identifies different kinds of plastic in order to make recycling easier and more viable. A few days ago, I sent the request to Protolabs to make these parts, and here they are. Cool. So these are the pads. All right, love this material. So this is something that is not that easy to print if you have a conventional 3D printer. The enclosure we made for Jerry, for Plastic Scanner, the idea is that they can take their development board and bring it somewhere else. So we try to make it as easy to mount and use when they're doing their testing. This is the cover. Check this out. Really cool. Oh, look. So one of the cool things about doing this with Protolabs is that I could select a number of different materials. This is Plastic Scanner's development board, and it is changing a bit based on the kind of microcontroller, LEDs, and other components that they're using. They are now in the stage of testing the function of the product. I wouldn't like for them to have, their PCB damaged by all the testing, all the different kinds of plastics that they're using. That's why I came up with this enclosure that is going to protect their development board. So one of the things that I really liked about designing this enclosure and sending it to Protolabs is that I could choose the kind of material that I wanted based on functionality and not just on availability, because honestly, they have a lot of available materials. This is the main body. It doesn't need to be that sturdy, but you're going to place a lot of plastic components on top of it. So I made sure to add a little pad so that they can, place the little plastic samples. So whenever they have a plastic sample, let's say this is a plastic sample, they can just test like this. I want to protect the LED section of the enclosure, so I designed this little lid that slides right in, so you keep the unit protected. I'll just add some plastic inserts to make sure that they can open and close as many times as they want, and then send back to the Netherlands. So what this enclosure aims to do is to help with their process so they can test as many plastics as they can.
Thanks for watching this episode of DesignLab Builds. This build was brought to you by Protolabs and Digi-Key. If you'd like to learn more about the Hackaday Prize, how to enter, and the $5,000 Protolabs manufacturing grant, go to prize.supplyframe.com. We'll see you next time.